Hi everyone, this is Gavin from Gavin's Gadgets, and these are the HiFiMan Deva headphones which I'm reviewing. They're a fascinating pair of headphones. They've got lots of options: Bluetooth, wired, USB DAC, so you can use them via USB, but they do it in a unique way. So they're open back, and from when you use the Bluetooth dongle that connects into the headphones themselves, you have everything from aptX HD all the way through to LDAC, HWA, AAC and SBC. They have a built-in mic as well in the Bluetooth dongle. So when you first open the box from these, you're presented with some really beautiful packaging for these. They are really nice. Let's take them out. So what do you get? Well, you get the headphones themselves, and they swivel like so. They don't do any more than that, and that's that. You have this piece here, which I'll explain, which is the Bluetooth dongle plus USB-C there. They come with a 3.5 balanced inputs here, so you can connect different and run these. They do work in balanced. You can change and have a different cable. Also in the box there is a USB-C to USB-A. That's for charging the actual Bluetooth adapter. There's a 6.3 to 3.5 adapter as well, and that's it. So first of all, let's talk about how these work. So first options are, and what I'm going to do in this review, just to recap, I'm going to talk about the wired forms, the Bluetooth, the USB. I'm going to compare the Bluetooth dongle to some other priced Bluetooth options, just to give you a feel. So the first thing to bear in mind is these do not cost a bomb. They are £300. They are about 100 grams lighter than the Ananda BT that I have reviewed at a similar time. So this extra weight is noticeable as being much lighter. They're also round. I quite like how they look. They are very, 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 very comfortable to wear, and they are open back. So as I said, the cable, that if I find the headphone cable here, plugs in like so. That's a balanced in. Now the advantage of going balanced in, which is why the DAC is so clever, is it actually adds they call this the Bluetooth receiver, and the built-in power amp that sits in here has a buffer stage filter and power dynamics to rival desktop amps, and I'll talk more about that, how that compares, as I said. So you've got two options. These are Planar magnetic, and they use the Neo Super Nano diaphragm, and they've managed to do and incorporate a version of that at this price point, which is pretty spectacular. So very simply, wired and traditional pair of wired headphones. But let's just say you want to live with the 21st century and you want to go Bluetooth. They have this piece here, and what you do is you press down like so, and then it literally, you can see there's a little ridge that goes on into the headphone socket and in, and that's it. And then you simply have an on-off button, and you have your pairing and everything, and it's very, very simple to use. You turn on, and that's it. So if I put this back on my head to give you an idea, that's the extra depth you now have. But now you've got all the high-res Bluetooth codecs at your disposal, and you can use it for watching video, YouTube, whatever. The latency's fine, none of that nonsense. The voice is all in sync. But you have this really great audio. But then, because you now have this DAC, what you can do is you can plug the USB-C into it and go the other end USB-C, or you can use the USB-C to USB-A and listen and use the DAC to decode. So it does have 3 ways of listening. So unlike some Bluetooth headphones, once the battery's gone, you're left with a defunct pair of headphones. But here you're not. You can carry on. You can take this off, as easy as you put it on, and then you literally just plug in the wired, get the right end, that's it, might help put it right in, plug it in, like so, and job done. So what do these sound like? Well, they're open back, so they bleed sound out. They have a really good treble. It's a slightly bright. They have very clear mids, and they have good bass. They don't seem to have a lot of sub bass, but they do have bass. But there's not extra amount of bass. It's probably bass neutral with a slight amount extra, but not a lot extra. But they're very fast and dynamic. That's the planar magnetic technology for you. And how do they sound when you use them Bluetooth? Well, actually, this Bluetooth, I think, does sound pretty good. I don't think it's good as using a decent wired connection with a decent amp on these. They don't need a lot to drive, so you can use something as basic as the Theo K5 Pro that I've recently reviewed. That would easily drive them. You could even, in wired, if you wanted to not use that, but you wanted to use the Theo BTR5, this will drive them equally as well. And in fact, talking about the difference between using the built-in DAC, which module that connects on, or something like the Theo BTR5, the BTR5 sounds warmer. This sounds slightly brighter, more dynamic, and if I had a choice between the two, I would go with the built-in module over the Theo BTR5. Obviously, HiFiMan have done quite a bit to make this work as well as possible with their headphone. But what I will say, when you plug these wired and you can control the amps on these, you can fine-tune the sound a little bit, not make it as bright. But the detail and resolution, when I first heard these, I was very, very impressed. I can't believe they've got their planar magnetic technology in a £300 pair of headphones. Plus they're including this Bluetooth module. Plus you can use the Bluetooth module as a USB DAC with these. The versatility is absolutely excellent. Let's say the everything from soundstages, mids, trebles are very clear, very concise. If you've got any specific questions with specific genres, I'm very happy to answer them and go from there. So this is Gavin from Gavin's Gadgets. Got any questions? Yeah, let me know.